Friday, February 6th. State workers are supposed to take the day off as part of a mandatory furlough to save the government money. But the weather isn't cooperating. So a California conservation crew has been pulled off its unpaid holiday to stop a dangerous mudslide from swamping a hillside neighborhood in Sierra Madre.
This is some of the hardest work I've done. I mean, I'm happy to be here. I mean, it's my day off and I'm here, so we're called out an emergency, so I gotta do what I gotta do, right?
These men and women are part of an unusual state agency that's the country's oldest and largest public work program. A program that has been hotly debated in Sacramento and almost eliminated because of the state's fiscal crisis.
The California Conservation Corps is California's best kept secret. We're recycling our youth in California. We're taking something and making it something better.
This organization is not based on taking it easy, on looking out just for number one, but rather in accepting tremendously difficult assignments.
Established in 1976 by then-Governor Jerry Brown, the CCC was inspired by the New Deal programs of the 1930s.
This land was made for you and me.
They put millions of down-on-their-luck Americans back to work on labor projects run by the federal government. With America in a new economic crisis, some say the CCC could be a model for a 21st century New Deal. President Obama has been calling for increased funding for things like infrastructure and the creation of green jobs. Supporters of the California Conservation Corps say this is the type of program that could easily be duplicated on a national level and help fulfill that vision.
With his stimulus plan and all the things that he's talking about with service, and we are a poster child for that.
Move it out, move it out, move it out.
Move it out,
Move it out.
I would like to see, you know, a state conservation corps in every state throughout America. That would be ideal. I mean, imagine how many youth that we could pull in and teach and recycle.
Each year, the Corps trains and employs up to 3,000 young people between the ages of 18 and 25. They're put to work on a variety of outdoor projects across the state, from planting trees and building hiking trails to responding to natural disasters in support roles. The Corps says it not only beautifies California, but changes the lives of its members.
The probability of us going on a flood this weekend is really high. So all you guys need to make sure that your gear is packed.
Many of the men and women who join the CCC come from hard luck and troubled backgrounds. They hope their one-year stint with the Corps, where they'll get paid only minimum wage, will give them new opportunities, new experiences, and a new sense of purpose.
It gives me all the discipline the military would give me without the guns. And I think that is the most wonderful part for me.
Alexander Cook grew up on some of the meanest streets in South Central Los Angeles, drifting through life before he joined the Corps. He says the CCC has taught him both new skills and an appreciation for his own potential through hard work.
You learn that with your fatigue and what you can really do under stressful conditions, which prepare you for college or whatever you're going to do, and just just a better work ethic. Like when you know you can do something terribly tired, you can do it healthy and strong, and it feels better. You feel more confident about what you can do.
Alexander hopes to get selected for a CCC exchange program to Australia. He's also saving for college and telling new Corps members how joining up could be their ticket to a brighter future.
At the end of the day, I'm on blip 7, 8,000 something scholarship money.
The Corps says it teaches often tough kids that it's okay to be idealistic.
When you see other people doing something positive and they're the same age, in the same age group that you are in, it kind of helps you relax a little bit and say, you know what, it's okay. I don't have to be hard. I don't have to, act a certain kind of way because we're all in the same boat and my homies ain't looking right now.
I never stepped foot in the forest until I joined the CCC. So, yeah, definitely never been an outdoors girl. I've always liked the outdoors, but never had the opportunity to enjoy them.
Rence Perez was doing customer service before she joined the CCC. She now wants to spend her life beyond the four walls of an office cubicle.
Definitely. I haven't decided yet, but I'd like to work either for the state park or even the U.S. Forestry Department.
But critics argue government shouldn't be in the business of creating jobs.
If you do all the math, it's still a matter of some dispute whether or not government-inspired jobs programs are the best use of capital.
Larry Greenfield is with the Claremont Institute, a conservative free market think tank.
Traditionally, government has not been the best spender of money. It's not the best deployer of capital. I am impressed with the concept of the CCC and other projects that help youth and develop skills and serve the community. I'd like to see more of that coming out of the private sector.
32 by 32.
However, some new Corps members say they're joining the CCC because they're desperate for a job, even one that promises grueling work at rock-bottom pay.
I've looked everywhere. I've tried retail, I've tried everything, and no one's hiring. No one will even look at an application anymore.
The people who get to wear the CCC uniform are the lucky ones. The California Conservation Corps has a waiting list of more than 800 young men and women trying to get into its ranks. For SoCal Connected, I'm Angie Crouch.